Who's ready to learn? This guy.
Okay, so today's objectives is to look at parts of the Constitution, the relationships with some of those parts, and some of the basic powers of government. In essence, just a general overview. Okay, so we have three levels of government in the United States. First, we have the federal government, followed by the state governments such as New York, and then we'll have that followed by the local governments such as Nassau County. But keep in mind, if there is a dispute, the federal government has the supreme or the top authority. The rules and regulations of the U.S. Constitution impact the whole of the United States, so all 50 states must abide by the federal Constitution. In 1787, the Constitutional Convention was called, and they met in the city of Philadelphia. 55 delegates, mostly of wealthy background, met to discuss, debate, and create what we now know as the U.S. Constitution. The U.S. Constitution has 7 parts, or what we commonly refer to it as articles. The first section deals with the legislative branch. The second section deals with the executive branch. The third section deals with the judicial branch. The fourth section deals with states. Fifth section deals with the amendment process to changes of the Constitution. The sixth article deals with federal and state issues. And the seventh article deals with how to ratify or pass the Constitution. In the federal government, there are 3 distinct branches: the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch, each with unique powers and responsibilities in order to prevent one from becoming too powerful. The legislative branch has 2 chambers, which means it's bicameral. It has the House of Representatives and the Senate. In order to serve for the House of Representatives, one must be 25 years of age, a U.S. resident for 7 years, a resident of the district they want to serve, and they can serve 2-year terms. In order to determine how many representatives each state gets, there must be a census taken every 10 years to determine population of each state, and then those representatives are sent to the federal government to serve their constituents in Congress. To serve in the Senate, the second chamber, one must be 30 years of age, a U.S. resident for 9 years, and they can serve for a term of 6 years in the Senate. Members of Congress have several duties and responsibilities. They pass laws, they spend and tax, they declare war, and then they approve nominations and treaties. In the executive branch, we have the president, the vice president, and 15 executive departments whose top officials advise and consent with the president. To become president, one must be 35 years of age. They must be a naturalized citizen or born in the U.S. They have to have lived in the U.S. for 14 years, and they can serve 2 4-year terms. Some of the responsibilities of the president are to enforce laws, engage in diplomacy, issue executive orders, as well as the ability to issue pardons. Article 3 of the Constitution defines the role and responsibilities of the judicial branch. The highest court in the United States is the Supreme Court, and the decisions of the Supreme Court must be followed by all throughout the United States. The responsibility of the 9 Supreme Court justices are to look at the Constitution and determine whether actions or laws are constitutional. Those decisions in those court cases apply to the whole of the United States. Thank you for checking in, and as always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out.